Hello, my name is Judy Gomez Romero, and I'm going to be explaining my thoughts with personal and social ethics. 3 biblical passages that reflect my Christian ethics. The first one is the Golden Rule. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets. Matthew 7:12. My second is love one another. A new commandment I give you. Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. John 13:34-35. The third one is do your best. Do your best to present yourself to God as one approved, a worker who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly handles the word of truth. 2 Timothy 2:15. My 3 insightful ethical issues: abortion and embryonic stem cell research. I learned that several options are given to women to terminate and the different types of research that is conducted with stem cells. The second is physician-assisted suicide. Besides the entire process of mercy killing, I can only imagine what a medical doctor must endure if he decides to administer a higher dosage. 3 insightful ethical issues. Capital punishment. Because of the unfairness of the innocently accused and incarcerated, to me this should be abolished. A case study, conflict of interest. I worked for a company and dated a coworker who I later married, making him my boss. I was then transferred to a different floor with a different position. We were told the possible loyalties of competing interests could have been at odds within each other. And this is mentioned in Bailey 2010. When a direct relative conflict is discovered and employees have already been hired, it may be possible to relocate one of the employees to a nearby store. Where relocation is not feasible, restrictions must be placed on their business conduct. And how we handled this, well, we worked through the situation as the HR brought us both in to review the code of conduct and the employee handbook. Ethically, we would have easily exhibited favoritism to one another, but because the HR department followed an ethical decision-making process, we were not at odds with the method of being approached with the seriousness. How would I assist someone else working through a possible conflict of interest? I would start with the company's policy and procedures and reviewing those guidelines and making sure the information is understood. Explaining morally it is not good to work alongside your partner in a business setting unless you own it. Capital punishment, my undecided topic. I'm really undecided solely because too many innocent individuals have been put to death and others exonerated. To make a decision would mean the abolishment of the death penalty. Thank you, and that concludes my presentation.